Hey, y'all doing? This Preacher Man on me. This is another Game of Thrones Reviews Tuesday, and this is the season finale. This is season 2, episode 10. And what happened on this week's episode with Robb Stark? His mother's trying to talk him into not turning his back on the phrase, and he doesn't listen to her. And he winds up marrying the medical woman that he's been seeing, and in future seasons that's going to come back to bite him in the butt. And I think this next season that a big part happens. I'm not going to spoil it if you ain't watched it yet, but just watch for reviews that I do next year of season 3 and you'll find out. Anyway, that happens and they get married, and that's really all that happens with Robb Stark. Now what's happening with Jaime Lannister and Brienne, they come out of the river and get on land, and they're walking and they see these 3 women hung up, and you can tell that they're Lannister women, and 3 of Robb Stark's men come out, and Brienne's trying to make it look like Jaime Lannister is somebody else, and one of the guys recognized Jaime Lannister. And Brienne's forced to kill these Stark soldiers, and Jaime Lannister said, "I thought you was loyal to the Starks," and she said, "No, I'm loyal to Lady Catelyn." And that's really all that happened with Brienne and Jaime. And next season something happens with Jaime, and it's pretty epic change for his character. We'll have to find out about that next season. Now what's happening with Theon, he's making this big speech because they're surrounded by crap, what's his name? It's the crap, I can't remember his name. Ramsay Snow, that's who it is. He's surrounded by Ramsay Snow and his men. And they're blowing this horn and blowing this horn, but we don't see Ramsay in this episode. We meet him next season. But Theon's men knocks him out and takes him to Ramsay, and Winterfell has been sacked and sieged, and Theon's men stab the maester that's at Winterfell, and he's dying at the weirwood, and Bran and Hodor and all them come, and he tells them to go and tells Orsha to take care of them and keep them safe, and she's going to have to defend them against her own people. And she says she wouldn't close to her own people anyway. And that's all that really happens up in the north. What's happening in King's Landing, Joffrey thanks the Tyrells for saving the kingdom, and he winds up getting engaged and betrothed to the Tyrell girl, I can't remember her name. But he gets betrothed to her, and he ain't got to be betrothed to Sansa anymore because of technical stuff. And Sansa's happy about this, and then Littlefinger comes to tell Sansa that he'll help her leave King's Landing, and she says King's Landing is her home now. And now what else is happening in King's Landing with Tyrion? He wakes up from the battle and he finds out that he's not handling the king no more, and he's starting to get doubts and stuff, and it's building up to the betrayal that happens to Tyrion in later seasons. We'll talk more about that whenever I review that. But anyway, that's all that happened with Tyrion. What's happening with Daenerys, she goes to the House of Undyne, and she goes in there, and when she's in there, she starts to do visions of King's Landing burned to the ground, and it's covered with snow. And the seasons that we just got shows how that happened. Well, I'll talk about that whenever I review that season. But anyway, she gets all these visions, and she gets a vision of Khal Drogo and her son, and she leads the visions and gets her dragons and kills the warlocks that are in there. And then they go kill the King of Karth that betrayed her, and how they kill him is they lock him and the handmaiden of Daenerys in the vault, and that way they'll starve to death, and that's how they kill them. And that's all that happened with that. Well, what's happening with Jon Snow, he's up in the north, and he has to kill the man of the Night's Watch that's with him to make the wildlings think that he's on their sides. And he kills them, and he's going to meet Mance Rayder. And what's happening with Samwell Tarly and him, Samwell gets left behind whenever a horn blows and White Walkers come up, and we see a big horde of whites and one White Walker. And that's really all that happened on this season finale. My question for y'all is, what do y'all think is going to happen in season 3 whenever I review it? and I will review season 3. I'm going to take a break now until Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. comes back on. Then I'll review Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I won't review Game of Thrones again until Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. the newest season is over with. So it's going to be a while till I review Game of Thrones season 3. So y'all be looking for that whenever I do review that. And I'm going to be on the break until Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. come on Tuesday, so I won't have no more videos on Tuesdays. So y'all watch my other videos throughout the week. As always, this man, I'll be signing out. Got you easy, so see y'all next time.